Hello. I need to tell you something about me while I'm drunk because I won't have the courage to do it when I'm sober. This is a really dumb, very personal entry. So, a long time ago, I was playing World of Warcraft and I was in a raid team, and we were actually a pretty good raid team. We were actually one of the best on our server, and we took pride in it, nerds that we were. And Kara's. Oh my god. Oh my god. Karazhan was not this story. This is a story about Nax. Shit. I really am drunk. Alright, so. This is a really dumb story that connects to every part of my personhood, but I gotta tell you this story. So we raided Nax, and long story short, we had a habit of not calling creatures in the game World of Warcraft by their actual name. Occasionally we would, like for bosses we definitely did, because we had to strategize around them. But for every other creature in the game, we would just say a different name than than its actual name. And I don't know why or where or how it started. But every creature in World of Warcraft basically that wasn't a boss got a different name. So if you were, if you had the name like Eternal Agony or something, we we would call you like, in modern terms, like we would go like, get the Karen, get the fucking Karen, right? Like that's the modern meme. Like Karen equals someone who yells at you. So Eternal Agony is a Karen, you know. It was just that dumb. But it was for everything, and because we were a unit, we knew what we were saying. Apologies that this is really going out there. So, when we were raiding Nax, for whatever reason, the cat at the very beginning, which is its actual name is Mr. Bigglesworth, somehow or another, we named it Binks. 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 And there's this whole lore about this goddamn stupid cat. And this is not just our lore, this is collective WoW nerd lore. That's the cat leaving. I was going to throw to the cat in a second here, and you'll see why. That's the. That's. There's a whole WoW lore about this cat, and if you kill it, if it increases or decreases the chances of getting good loot, the entire point of going to this place called Nax, for those of you who don't understand a word of what I'm saying, and not just because I'm drunk. There was this whole lore built around like if you kill the cat, good things happen. If you kill the cat, bad things happen. You didn't have to kill the cat. So it was a choice, and we named the cat Binks. And every single fucking week, without fail, there was a whole goddamn like drama about Binks. There was a whole goddamn like Catholic Church, witch or not, debate on do we kill Binks or not? If somebody kills Binks, are they a good person or not? It was a whole goddamn thing. It took, at that point in game, 15, 20 minutes to get everybody someplace at the beginning and get everybody ready for the collective activity that we were all going to engage in. And during that 15 to 20 minutes, every week without fail, the majority of it would be goddamn devoted to Binks. Do we let Binks live or die? If you killed Binks, do you get demoted? Do you get muted for the whole goddamn raid? Because that's a power that we had. We could just take your goddamn voice away from you as the raid leaders. Ah, silenced! You killed Binks. Your curse is that you don't get to speak this week. Next week, you'll be promoted with a little star on your head, all raid for no reason. That also doesn't matter, but everybody will love. It was a whole goddamn drama about this goddamn cat Binks. Live or die, good or bad, and I legitimately, it was Calvin Ball in the greatest sense that I've ever experienced it because the collective trial on Binks. Do you kill Binks or not? And does that matter or not? Every week would change. Week after week after goddamn week. And I mean, for like 8 months, like for a long time, Binks was on the goddamn mule board. Okay, so why am I talking about this now? I play a game called Battlegrounds when I just need to pass the time. Uh, and in Battlegrounds, there is the character of this cat from World of Warcraft because it's a card game based on World of Warcraft. And so Mr. Bigglesworth, the actual little NPC in the game that we held trial over week after week after week is an NPC, and it's a close-up portrait picture of a cat. And this particular character in this game has a very unique ability, which is the longer the cat survives, the stronger the cat gets. It's like a play on the whole, like, a cat has 9 lives thing, I guess. I haven't really put too much thought into it. But the whole point is, whenever somebody sees this goddamn cat, the actual character, Mr. Bigglesworth, everybody, because it's an eight person player versus player game, so there's 8 real human beings there. And whenever the lobby, the collective group, sees Mr. Bigglesworth, Binks, appear, 7 people cross their arms and are like, well, you better fucking die, you stupid fucking cat. And I mean, there are like vegans playing, and there are like very sensitive people. There are cat lovers, like so many cat lovers playing this game. And as soon as they see the portrait of this cat, of Binks, they're like, oh, that cat needs to fucking die right fucking now. Because after you play the game a few times, if the cat doesn't die, the cat absolutely will 100% beat the shit out you. There's only 2 options to go when you see the cat. Unlike almost every other hero in the game, no matter how powerful you think some are or how weak some are. Oh, fucking fireworks. PTSD. No matter how powerful you think, like, some goddamn heroes are, or some heroes aren't in that game, there's none as terrifying as this goddamn cat, this cute little cat, Bigglesworth, Binks. If they hang on, every person you watch die, and Binks hangs on, you're like, oh, fuck. Oh, no! Ah, it's just getting stronger! Oh, it's the exact opposite of a good thing. And so I have a real emotional connection twice over to this goddamn cat, because once I was its, like, Judicar. I could determine if the cat lived or died. I had raid powers. I was a raid leader. I could determine if real life human beings, got the things they want or not, depending on if they killed a fucking cat, and people loved it. They fucking love. I swear to Christ, I did not seek it out. I did not want it. And yet it came to me, the ability to assign digital and sometimes real life penalty or reward to people based on the killing of a digital fucking avatar of a cat. And then, later in life, the cat became a judge of me. The judicar of my temperament or not, because I have never... I lose the game all the time. You're supposed to lose the game all the time. It's an 8-person free-for-all. You can't win you versus 7 other people all the time. That would be the worst fucking game ever. You have to lose a fair bit. And so you lose a lot, and I've developed a pretty good temperament about it most of the time. I can be sour. I can go on tilt. Everybody can. But I have never lost to Bigglesworth in a late game battleground and been okay with it. It's like, oh, fuck you, you stupid fucking cat! How dare you! All you did was eat all these other corpses and get too big. Fuck you. And so this cat absolutely rocked my goddamn world too many times. It's rocked everybody who's played the game too many times. Ugh. Why am I talking about all this now? Why am I drunk needing to goddamn get this out and give it to you? Well, here's your answer. Everybody has been talking about this Florida condo story, this building that collapsed, and it's a major story. I don't know what to say about it besides it's not the kind of story that affects me, that not that gets me going. But of course, I understand the human interest aspect of it, and the tragedy, and what everybody else sees when they talk about it, and I do my best to respect that. Well, once again, I guess I need to show some humility about moving through time and space, because the reason why I'm talking to you about this is because a cat from that building, which was thought to be missing and dead, has been found alive. And the name of that cat is Binks. Binx. So not spelled the same way. We spelled it Binks. But definitely, there's no, in my mind, way you have to pronounce those two fucking names the same way. Binks the cat that I fucking hate when I play Battlegrounds to relax, that I couldn't wait to see as the ritual to say, hey man, the rating week has started. We love this shit. Here we go. It's time to hold fucking office over a cat. A digital fucking cat's life, non-life. Ah. So there you go. Binks the cat from the South Florida condo or apartment building collapse, alive. And I read the story and I legitimately cried. I'm crying a little bit now. May everybody have a nice thing in their life.